you're feeling, a little bit mm, mm, stiff and stuck ah, in your neck and shoulders or your lower back, then join me on the ground to unwind the body, unwind those areas. And in thermosensing, the whole body moves from the inside out. We get into those areas of stuckness and strain. In this session, let's pay attention to our neck and shoulders. So if you can come and rest on the ground, and please feel free to use a mat, be free of distraction. Take this time to come to quiet and nurture and nourish yourself. So let's come to the ground. And when you come to the ground, take a moment to rest. And in this resting state, you may find that you begin to unwind. Your body will guide you. You can listen to, where do I feel a little bit stiff or stuck in my body? Feel free to just unwind spontaneously. Just finding those little urges that arise from within your body. And if you keep tuning in and listening to your body, you may notice that your body starts to shift and adjust where you feel most at ease. So that might be with your knee bent. So please feel free to explore in this first part of your practice, just coming to the ground, shuffling a little, moving a little, and then I may guide you to a couple of spontaneous movements. So if you could have your legs unfolded in this first part, and let's begin by just moving your feet back and forth, kind of a pulsing motion. And to initiate this movement, bring your attention to the feet, to your heels, and how your heels make contact with the ground to move you back and forth. You can pause at any time. You can pause and come back to that at any time. And the purpose of the practice is to explore how the whole body responds. You can listen to what feels nourishing and nurturing. So feel free to adjust the tempo. You could go quick or slow. You can pause at any time. And really listen into, does it take care of you? How does this movement soften any areas of strain? Remember, you can pause at any time. There might be a spontaneous movement that arises. You can reach the heels away and just to be curious and to find what feels good in your body. Just feel free. And in this practice, you'll notice that just moving or initiating the motion from your feet is a whole body response, which tells us that fascia, this fabric that shapes us, is one continuous whole. There's no parts. Everything is continuous. You send the heels away, go slower. Notice how the body shape changes. You can get right into your neck and shoulders just by moving your heels a little. And if that feels like there's still stuckness, just let that go. And this time, you can bend both knees and continue with the same practice, just with your knees bent. Give yourself a little bit of nurturing, finding, ooh, where does this take care of me? Listening to the body sensation and finding the freedom to adjust, to find what feels good. And then we begin to explore what happens if you bring your feet closer. Just notice that you might feel a little stuck with your feet closer. So if you take your feet a little further away, you may have more give. There's a whole body response. And if this feels strenuous or uncomfortable at any point, feel free to let go. Feel free to let go. You don't have to continue if there's any strain in your body. And then just to rock your pelvis gently from side to side. You may want to drop all the way to the ground. And if that happens, you may go with that. So as your knees drop, just notice what happens. So from this gentle rocking movement, as your knees drop to one side, can you get into the neck and shoulders? Ah, and unwind. With your arms, you may have them further away, a little closer, but having your palms facing upward. Ah, and finding this unwinding sensation. So as your knees drop to the side, can you just get into like you've just woken up for the first time today? So how do you pay attention to the way the breath arrives? The body takes the breath in as you unwind. Ah, followed by a sigh sensation. So just the body takes the breath in, and then there's a sighing sensation. It's that pandiculation, a body, whole body yawn experience. And feel free to explore from one side to the other. So in this part of your practice, find the freedom to explore just by rocking and unwinding. Notice that when you unwind, how your foot sends the ground away. And then you can rest and find the freedom to listen to your body and get into those areas that feel a little stuck, strained. Just coming back to another little rocking motion so you can unfold your legs at any time. And then to let go of that. And another way to begin your unwinding is to fold one knee, just bend the knee. You can have one leg resting on the ground. And if you can stand into the ground with your foot, allow the body to unwind. You can get into your neck and shoulders this way. Just to explore that a few times. And just a couple of tips. Resting for a moment as we explore the opposite side. So before we begin on this side, a couple of tips for you is to notice that when you stand into the ground, the body takes a breath in, ah, and then a sigh. As you stand into the ground, just notice how the body takes a breath in, ah, how there's a whole body response as you get into those neck and shoulders. Ah, and in between, feel free to change the position of your body if you wish. Just changing the position of your body in between. Really listen to what takes care of you. Follow the urge from your body to shape change, to move position, to find what feels most easeful. And then begin your unwinding whenever the urge arises. So, in this part, just to explore for yourself, find the freedom to explore. Ooh, where can I get into? You can bring your attention to your thigh bone and how it reaches forward, perhaps. So, as you unwind, just finding that freedom. And in between, your body might send you an urge to move or change position. Really follow that. Just giving you the freedom to move. Ah, and then come to rest once more. You can unfold your legs or keep your legs lengthened. And can you come back to this rocking, pulsing movement? So just coming back to rocking, pulsing, and notice if there's any difference. Notice if there is more movement perhaps in your neck and shoulders, or maybe not. Just to explore. And please rest at any time. Follow the urge from your body if it wants to rest and pause. And really, in soma sensing, you're always finding what feels easeful in your body. You might just reach the heels away. You can explore that. And then we come back once more, just with the knees bent, and begin the rocking, just rocking. When you feel the urge to unwind. And this time, notice if your body takes you a little further. Just notice. You might find that the rest of your body follows. You might find that the head responds, or it may not. If that doesn't happen for you in your body, please stay where your body is right now. Really listen to where does your body take you without you having to force or push. You're just listening and allowing your body to go where it takes you without any strain. Following your own body without having to follow what you see, but what you sense. Please follow what you sense. My body might be going to somewhere different to your body, and that is okay. And then just coming back when you are ready. Feel free to move around, to unwind, to get into those areas Ah, when you drop your knees to one side, you can also add a pulsing movement if that feels good. Add a little pulsing motion. If your arm doesn't go above your head, it's okay. You can have your arm here. You can pulse here. Pulsing really is great. Coaxing, pulsing. We'll come back to that in a moment. Let's just take a pause, taking a pause. And in that pause, you can have your knee bent. Let's rest for a moment. And let's go back to how you can coax and pulse. So taking it even quieter this time, let's add a little pulsing movement. You find that your legs come to the ground, your leg has come to the ground, that's okay. Just guiding you to really add a little pulsing, a little rocking. Pulsing and coaxing are really great for softening any areas of strain. Just come to a bit of pulsing. Ooh, find what takes care of you. Feels really nurturing, nourishing. You can change any time. Take your time. Really pause. Really nurture yourself. Nourish yourself. Mm. Find another pulsing. Mm. Let's take this moment to pause and pulse and coax. Resting at any time. Allowing things to arise. Allowing movements to arise. You may find that last unwinding sensation of your body. Ooh, to there. Ooh. Ah, and following the urge from within, and coming to rest at any time is coming to the end of this practice. Just coming to the end. Notice how your body feels. Ah, how it feels now.